Salutations, fellow denizens of the World Wide Web. Dabrainbox here with PlopDoo presents the intelligent side of gaming, and I'm here with my long-awaited Half-Life video. This is from Half-Life 2, the bridge level, which is personally one of my favourite parts from the Half-Life 2. Now, I'm here today to talk to you about Project Kickstarter. Now, there's been a fair deal of controversy surrounding this ever since its inception, but well, it does have quite a profound impact on the industry in terms of the ideas that it's bringing into play. Mainly, that you don't need a publisher or your own sort of setup to get a game out there. Previously, you've had to be either published by a AAA publisher, well, I say that, not necessarily AAA, but published, or you had to fund it all yourself. Now, Kickstarter allows you to be funded by your fans, which is a fantastic idea, really. I mean, Minecraft, for instance, that's really hot. Can you imagine how much more money they would have had for development if that had been on Kickstarter, with the popularity of it already? And the best thing is, it doesn't necessarily stop people from launching indie games on their own. It just gives them another option, which is the main thing, really. If you have a publisher and they don't like the direction that your game is taking, they can say, right, look, do this, or we're not going to fund you anymore, which has caused quite a few problems. Notably, EA has caused quite a few problems with stuff like that. But now that Kickstarter has started to be used quite widely, what they can do is they can say, small-time companies can say, look, we're not going to do what you say, we're going to go to Kickstarter if you don't allow us to do this our way, because we have proof of concept, we've already started development under you, you can cut off your money, but we can still keep developing through Kickstarter. And that is a fantastic thing for the industry. And also, the way that it works is you can, if you donate a certain amount, then you will get certain rewards from the game, whether that's early access, beta access, alpha access even, in some cases, or extra stuff when the game does actually come out. And what this means is that the people who do pay in feel that they deserve to have a say in what's going on with the development, which is a good thing in a way, because it allows game developers to develop their game in a way which suits their audience. But on the other hand, being too community guided can cause problems. We see stuff like that with World of Warcraft, which I did play for a little while, not too long. That's been getting gradually easier and easier as the fans have decided that they want it to be easier and easier. And that's not even strictly community guided, it's just Blizzard paying attention to what people want. Same thing with the Activision Call of Duties. They've same company as Blizzard, I believe, actually, just a different name, but they've found out that people just want the same game, basically, but with new graphics or weapons or maps and stuff like that, and that's been selling ridiculously well for something which they've not actually changed in any way, which could be considered making it a new game. Sorry, I'm not going to get into that here. Another bad thing about Kickstarter in terms of the industry is that it's very open to exploitation at the moment. You have things such as there's a game Mythic, which was under development in Kickstarter, and that was not actually a game. It was just a group of guys had I'll say guys, I don't know who was actually behind it, but they just pulled a load of pictures from other games, set it up on Kickstarter as their own game. They had their funds withheld after Kickstarter discovered that it was, in fact, not a real game. They were just scamming people out of their money. But still, the fact remains that there is no guarantee that even if they do reach their target amount of money, they will actually develop the game the way they said they were going to. And that is a big problem for the industry, because if you pay for a product and you don't get that product, then that's basically reverse piracy in a way. And if stuff like that's happening from both sides of the fence, then that's going to cause horrible problems for the industry in terms of the flow of money. Also, a different type of exploitation, celebrity exploitation, which occurred to me, can potentially happen. Say the Yogscast, they've launched a project on Kickstarter, Yog Ventures, I believe it's called, and they have earned a ridiculous amount of money through Kickstarter. I mean, far more than they originally planned. There are people donating upwards of $100. Lots of people donating that much. I mean, that's just ridiculous. And the only reason, as far as I can see, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a competent game, but it's only competent. I wouldn't say it's a good game. I wouldn't say it deserves the amount of money that it's been getting, but simply because they are the Yogscast and some of the most famous people on the internet in the gaming community, they have earned so much money from it. And I don't know, is that what we really want? It turning into just a popularity contest? I'll leave that for you to decide. This is all from me for today. Leave comments and thoughts in the description. I'll see you guys next time.